Video games, they're crazy. Don't you agree, Zach? And we're back. No, I think I can skip Zach for you this time. Okay, and we're just gonna skip these cutscenes while we're at it. Take the item. Okay. Gee whiz. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the whole L2 button situation. That was just very strange. Very strange indeed. Okay, I'm going to very carefully just slowly approach the cutscene this time. Maybe it was because I was running. Maybe it thought I was holding down the R2 button instead of the L2 button. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on. Yes, yes.
Hurry.
Oh, I messed it up. I've never failed that before. This isn't happening. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Third time's the charm, right? So apparently if you just let go, then instant death. And if you can't get it to recognize your controller, then you will just keep hearing this kid say the same thing over and over and over again. I almost said the kid's name, but that would be spoilers, so it's a good thing that I didn't. Gross. Okay, can I let go of L2 now? Good.
Who are you?
Wakey wakey! He's sleeping under the covers. Do you realize how much of a big deal that is? Nobody does that. Nobody renders a character sleeping under the covers in a video game. That just doesn't happen. That's some Pixar shit. Swery65 is a madman genius, I tell ya. It took a lot of effort to render that.
Zach.
It just doesn't happen.
My dreams continues to intensify. A forest of red trees. A carpet with red leaves. A strange doll. And twin angels. But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where. Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually.
I'm sure it will, York.
For now, we need coffee.
Coffee time! In the morning.
Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach. I hope they have some real coffee. I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office. There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
Yep. My other clothes are in here. Sure, let's go ahead and open this up. And let's change to... we'll go with the crimson suit. Why not? It's very important to change your clothes because you get paid $12 if you do. But there's other things we can do in our hotel room too. And not just access our inventory, which I could do, but there's nothing to do there now. Into the bathroom. Taking a shower might help clear up our thoughts, Zach. But I can't. It doesn't give me the option. Nothing to do in here. Guess he doesn't need to use the restroom. Okay, now let's shave. Yes, you will grow stubble over the course of the game if you don't shave. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Clean-shaven York. Everybody likes a clean-shaven boy. Alright, so I believe that's everything for here. Let's go ahead and run. And where we need to go is... Hold on. In here, right? Yeah, this is it.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
Polly Oxford, the hotel
Thank you,
owner.
Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
How did you not meet her last night? You stayed here last night. You slept in the bed.
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
Yes, it's delicious, Polly. My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly, though, it's been a while since anyone has stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice. Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've been working here alone since then. Must be hard by yourself.
Oh my. We're all out of pepper. I'm very sorry.
It must be difficult to run a hotel by yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice. Polly, it might help to hear you better if you could sit a little closer.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you.
I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're exaggerating. This is fine. It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space.
You'll hear this
Now
song in your
tell me,
nightmares.
That wound on your face. What happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my. Well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If you need anything at all, just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering to help. Do you want to ask her about the town?
Why not?
Say, Polly, what can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town is called Greenvale. It rains here quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to have a population of over 6,000 people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I suppose the clock on the community center is quite famous too.
Clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time. You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful sound. And you'll love it too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do most of your shopping at
Here
the
comes the
Milk
whistle
Barn
tune again.
convenience store. The couple who run it are a unique pair. I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&T Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror and the Sweary 65. I don't care much for either of them. Bars are for the younger folk. We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
Well, Mr. Morgan, I'd better start cleaning up. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though, I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I understand. I'll be right back with it.
Aren't these cutscenes great? They're just the best. That's why I love this game so much, is the cutscenes. The crazy characters and all of that. It's a very eccentric game. Look with interest. FK.
Did you see that, Zach?
Clear as a crisp spring morning. FK. In the coffee.
In the coffee. I knew I could count on it.
It never fails.
Now then, let's get going.
Good stuff. Alright. How about we grab one more cup of coffee, though? That sound alright? No complaints from the peanut gallery? No prophetic visions this time. Just good old-fashioned coffee. Unexpected trouble is coming your way. Lucky item, lighter.
There's always trouble heading my way in this job. But I'm always up for a little excitement, too.
One more couldn't hurt. We're gonna be really buzzed today. Hope you don't plan on sleeping tonight, York. You'll have a lot of fun today. Lucky place, theme park. Sure.
There's no theme park in this town, though. All that good luck is just slipping away. But I think I'll have a thrilling enough time right here anyway.
Alright, that's enough coffee. We don't want to pass out from caffeine overdose. Extra for fortune telling. The FBI just paid me for having my fortune told. How awesome is that? Alright, now then, into town. Oh, let's talk to Polly first. Just in case there's something that I need here.
Hi.
Ah, yes, Mr. Morgan. If you need anything, you can find me at the front desk. I sell daily goods to guests. I don't have much, but they may help you out. So you're the sales girl too, aren't you? Yes, that's right. Coffee comes with as a set with the breakfast. Don't worry, the service here is just as good as the Fancy City Hotel. Great, thank you. Oh, all right then. Did you want something? Let me have a look. Since I've got some money. Aha, fishing rod. Don't mind if I do. You got rod. Oops. Can't leave without some bait now. Use the fishing rod to go fishing. Sure. Normal worm. A little bit more. Why not? And yeah, a little coffee couldn't hurt. We do love us some coffee. I can't drink coffee personally. There we go. We'll cut ourselves off there. Alright. I could just spend all of my money, but then I wouldn't have it later. Open. Mission accomplished! I had coffee. Mission accomplished. So, a little bit of trivia for you. This game used to be called Rainy Woods in its earliest phases, but they got into some legal trouble with the people that own Twin Peaks, that made Twin Peaks, because it was like dramatically copyright infringing. Like the original version of this game was way too similar to Twin Peaks, and they got into legal trouble for it. So they had to go back and change a lot. But you know, like York's appearance, for example, he looks totally different now than he did before. Our office is open from 9 to 17. Don't be late, Sheriff George Woodman.
So we have King George to thank for preparing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach? Let's take it for a spin. I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values.
Let's head over to the sheriff's department.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just pouring some water. Alright, so a lot of controls here. Accelerate with R1. I don't think I need to side brake anytime soon. Brakes and reverse are L1. Alright, and you can boost with the L2 button. You can honk. You definitely need to know how to honk. And steer, yeah, okay. I can turn my wipers on and off. I can signal left and right. Alright. Don't need to do any of that. X to talk. Headlights. Okay. I think we're good. You got master key. It'll unlock any police car. I got a flare in case I get stuck somewhere without a car. How do I just looked at the, oh, hold on. Don't need those on. I just looked at the instructions. How do I change my view? Is that select? No, that's the map. No, that's a menu. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Let's try not to wreck our car. I am not off to a good start here.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material. Even if they do, it's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad. Well, that visual quality is a good reminder of those days.
So many new
where should we go? Which direction are we going?
Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent. There weren't that many to choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines. Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Filmed in 1978. Produced, directed, written, and edited by John DeBello. It was really awful, but for some reason I still remember it pretty well. It had so many sequels, and the original was re-released in 95. The 87-minute long theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes. But that was around the time I joined the Bureau. I never had a chance to see it.
I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
I'd watch movies with York. Well, I don't know. I mean, he probably smells like cigarette smoke. I'm not sure if I want to sit on the couch with York, actually, now that I think about it. Where are we going? Hold on. Let me just stop in the middle of the road, on the wrong side of the road. That way. Okay. Good to know. Oh, crashing into things again. Excuse me, coming through. Sorry. Oh, no, oh, hold on, don't want to run into somebody. It's kind of hard to control this car. Where are we going? Hold on, I need to look at an actual map. Like, an actual full map. Here somewhere, here we go. Okay, so... yeah, we gotta actually navigate. No, I can't zoom out any more than that. That's as far out as it'll go. I'm going to the police station, right? Isn't that, oh, okay, I can just follow the red arrow. There it is. So I just need to go around the bend a little bit here. So just hold on. Oh man, I'm really damaging my car. Yeah, by the way, my car's taking damage every time I bump into something. There we go. Good golly. Good grief. Greenville Sheriff's Department!
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
If you say so, York. We haven't even gotten into, like, the main case yet. Like, we haven't gotten into the real meat of the game yet. I like this character.
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you. I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
Thomas McLean, Sheriff's Assistant.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for retrieving my belongings from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job. I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Okay. Let me know when things
Oh
are ready.
boy. Here we frickin' go.
Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type. Totally at
The
odds
key
with
quest.
the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
Alright, let's go find that key. Hold on. Here we go. Aha! I can shave in the kitchen sink! Gray squirrel keys. Let's take this one. Anything in the fridge? Yoink! It's a turkey sandwich card! Don't want that one. Was it blue as well? I don't think turkey's supposed to be blue. Used for working out muscles. It says Arnold on it. I wonder if that's the name of the owner. I'll just go ahead and carry this with me for a while.
Zach, there's a name written on this dumbbell. Arnold. I haven't met anyone by that name yet. Could it be the owner of this dumbbell? What do you think, Zach?
You got dumbbell. We'll just carry around this big ass dumbbell everywhere we go for the rest of this segment. Boiler room, can't go in there. Okay. Let's go find Thomas. Is he in the material room? I think he's in here. Or is he on the other side of the building? I can't remember. Yeah, there he is. I don't think it's this key, but I wanted to give it to you anyway, just to see what you'd say. Did you find the key? Gray squirrel key.
You found the key.
Is this the one you were looking for?
No. This is a gray squirrel. Sorry, that's not the key. Nothing particularly special about the gray squirrel, I'm afraid. You can find them in the US, Canada, and in England, too.
A gray squirrel. What was I thinking?
But we're looking for a southern flying squirrel right now.
Gotcha. Southern flying squirrel. I will try not to. I will try not to annoy the audience by bringing you every key just to see the different conversations that you can have. I did that on my first playthrough. And on my second playthrough, but that's beside the point. Okay. I think it's like in the basement. Let's go to the basement. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, can I go ahead and take the dumbbell to George? I might be able to do that. Why are there so many squirrel keys? That's what I want to know. What's a police station doing sticking squirrels on all of their keys? Isn't that a little, I don't know, nuts? Well, hello, Emily.
Hi.
Hello there, Emily. Could you perhaps show me around the office before the meeting starts? I'm sorry, Agent York. I've got my hands full. Could you ask Thomas? I don't think that's a good idea. What? Why? What's going on? He lost the keys to the cabinet with the files. And asked me to take a look around the office until he finds it. Well, I hope that doesn't take too long. Info gathering bonus. Got paid $12 for talking to my coworker. Here we go. George.
George, do you work out every day?
Of course, Agent Morgan. Exercise keeps me healthy. I haven't missed a day since I started in high school.
Now that's impressive. Remind me to get more exercise, Zach.
But I can't do my full routine today without Arnold. I haven't seen Arnold around since yesterday.
Arnold.
He's a training buddy of mine. His partner Sylvester misses him too. If you see Arnold around, let me know, will you? Can't finish my workout menu without him.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Even though I'm already carrying Arnold. View list. Here we go. Okay, no, that's not what I needed to do. We're good. We already got it. We already got Arnold. Agent Morgan, did you want something? I do believe this is your Arnold.
George, I found Arnold.
Really?
He was a bit hard-headed, but I got him to come back.
Oh, Arnold.
Getting
Well
swole.
done, Agent Morgan. Now I can work out using my normal workout menu.
Good to hear that.
Here's a little something to show you my appreciation.
Gutsy. What is it? Oh, okay. It's a picture of your dumbbells.
So that makes us
Thanks.
even. I don't know you
Oh,
anything.
that makes us even,
and you don't
huh?
owe me anything. No changes to how we work together. Just bear that in mind.
Sure thing.
He needs some friends who aren't so dumb.
Dun dun dun. Accomplished. Alright. Now let's go find some squirrels. The real reward is the money, I guess. And the sense of accomplishment. Yeah, the jail. It's in here somewhere. Hello. This person probably has nothing to do with the investigation. How do you know? He could be working on the investigation. A desk for the warden. Is it even in use? Doesn't seem like it. Anything in there? No. But you can sleep in a jail cell if you want to. Hopefully we'll be bringing in the culprit soon, though that'll mean the end of this little vacation here. Hold on. Open up. Agent Honor! Curvy tail flying squirrel key. Hopefully that's the right one. If not, I have to look around elsewhere. Nothing in there. I'm just making sure. Nothing in there. Well, okay, there is something in there, but it's a prisoner. Here we go. I don't know why I say "here we go" when I open doors. That's just something I do. Shoot these boxes. Hold on. 1 second. Reloading! No. Oh, there is something inside. It's some auto bullets. Good. So, oh, hold on. How do I put my gun away? Okay, that's better. We could get a little shooting practice in, I suppose. Striped squirrel key. Might as well. Up the stairs. Excuse me, gentlemen. Thomas! Did you find the key? Yes, I did.
You found the key.
That's the right one?
Yes, a southern flying squirrel. Thank you so much. I'll bring the files right in, so please go to the meeting room.
You'd
Okay,
be in so much
I'll be
trouble
waiting for
without me, buddy.
Well, Zach, we just got here and we've cracked a big case already.
The victim's name was Anna Graham. Age 18.
Anna
She
Graham.
just recently graduated from high school this
Anagram.
year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a model. But for the time being, she was working in the A&G diner here in town. She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in a lumber mill when she was a child. Her mother is unemployed and lives on the insurance money from her husband's accident. After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living. Financially, they seem to get by fine, and they led normal lives.
A normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want. It's all starting to make sense, Zach.
City folk, huh? No, I take that back. All of them can't be as bad as him, and some should have better manners.
Huh. This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious. Where in town can I get these?
Oh, actually, I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? Have Very particular about biscuits, I'll have you know. The balance of milk and butter you've achieved here. Oh, my.
Agent Morgan, the autopsy's ready. You are welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital. Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going. You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow us down.
Yeah, I'll come with. Clear. Ranking up the big bucks. Racking up the big bucks.
The Greenvale General Hospital is down the road by the lake. It's too far to walk. Come on, get in the car.
If I'm riding in a car, George, I
Okie
prefer to
dokie.
be the driver. Can you provide a car for me?
What are you talking about? You don't even know how to get there.
Which is another good reason for me to drive, George. I need to learn my way around town.
Oh, man. Very well. Then I'll ride with you. I want to keep an eye on you.
Fair enough.
Just one thing, Agent Morgan. Your involvement in this case is limited. That means you don't have to learn your way around town.
George, we'd better get moving. The hospital closes at 2100.
What time is it now? Oh, you can have lunch at from 9 to 13. No, I guess we'll get in the car for now. Get in, folks.
Agent Morgan, get us there quickly, but drive within the speed limit. Just because you have a
No
badge
promises.
doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac.
George, what are you, his mother?
We just need to get the autopsy results.
Agent York isn't accustomed to the town yet. Give him a little slack. Well then, Agent York, let's get going.
Sure, sounds good.
Alright, so again, let's look at that map real quick. Okay, so where we're going is over here. All the way up here. Alright, so to get there, we could take the main road. Hold on. What's the quickest route? Turn right and then take the big road this way. Would that get us there eventually? Yeah, I guess so. So turn right and then turn left. Alright. Oh, excuse me. I don't actually know what I'm doing here. Let's not crash into those cars. It's very slippery. The driving is very... Oops. Yes, I would like to talk.
Agent Morgan, I can't help noticing you prefer to work alone.
Most of the time, yes.
Don't you get lonely, flying all over the country alone?
I must say I've never felt lonely.
Are you married?
Unfortunately, relationships and I are fleeting strangers. I don't get on very well with women. You might be surprised to hear.
Sorry,
That's
car.
because you're young. You notice things like that at my age. You have to treat women carefully, like a thin crystal wine glass. If you don't, they can cut scars on your face, just like yours, right?
George, is this an interrogation? I've seen you're a seasoned professional. But let's not talk about my scar. It was caused by a problematic woman.
Well, she got you good. Terribly good.
It'll fade away.
and nobody will notice it.
Oops.
A week? It's not that light of a wound.
So, Emily, tell me, is there really a need for a full-time sheriff in a small town like this?
I'm sure it is small to your city eyes, but any gathering of people leads to all kinds of problems. Fights, runaways, stray pets.
You're too fixated on violent crimes. Our job is to guide the people along the correct path, first and foremost. That's what I consider to be my duty as the sheriff of Greenvale.
Zach, there he is, the monarch, in all his glory. Kind of makes me glad that I wasn't born here.
Did you say something, Agent Morgan?
No, nothing, George. I was just reflecting on a little history.
Well, we're in the middle of a homicide investigation. Keep your mind on the matter at hand.
Okay, which right now is driving.
Should be going the right way now. That's a monotonous noise. Oops. Should have slowed down first. I swear it's not just me. I'm not just a bad driver. It's also the game. It's a very jank game, but I love it. Yay, we made it in one piece. Greenvale General Hospital.
That's a pretty big hospital. I guess they wanted to be ready for town-wide food poisoning?
No, it's another leftover from the town's prosperous slumber days. Hard to imagine now, though, isn't it?
My mother always talked about how energetic this town used to be. Almost like a gold rush, she used to say.
Impressive.
But the hotter the fever, the faster it cools. And so now there's hardly anyone left to use this place.
It pains me to watch my hometown lose so many citizens. Beyond your understanding, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sorry to say that it is.
Indeed. That's why this case is our problem. There really isn't any need for you to get too involved.
Alrighty. We'll do this section and then we'll stop.
Hello, Sheriff.
Or I guess we could go ahead and stop. I don't know. Maybe in a minute.
Hi there, Fiona. We're here to see Usha. You know where he is?
I think Dr. Johnson is in the computer room.
A computer room? In a hospital?
Nice to meet you, Mr. FBI agent. The computer room is where our employees share a computer.
Very nice to meet you, too. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. But how did you know I was FBI?
Easy. None of the police in this town wear cologne. Besides, that scar on your face is the biggest rumor in town.
Rumors get exaggerated as they spread, even in the countryside. What's that you're reading, if I may ask?
You haven't heard of this yet? It's a recent bestseller mystery. It's set in the U.S., a small traditional North American town close to the Canadian border. A peaceful, traditional place. However, that peaceful town is shattered by a terrible crime, the murder of a local girl. And that incident causes grief and sadness to everyone in town. But everyone feels the seditious, heinous evil still lurking, alive. Yes, much like the situation right now here in Greenvale.
Fiona, don't say that.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. With Anna dead and all.
Don't worry. Books are written to entertain, and it's good you're enjoying it. What we're faced with here is a terrible crime committed in a real world.
Much different from that of a novel. So there's no need to apologize.
Thank you, Agent York.
Okay. Let's save. I'm probably going to come back to this game at some point, so, you know, it's fine. We'll go ahead and save my data. And then we'll call it a night. So yeah, thank you for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I apologize for all the technical difficulties and whatnot. You know, life happens. And yeah, okay, so join me next time for some more spooky Ducktober. Peace!